Hello and welcome to my cryptocurrencies news channel. And let's look today at the Bitcoin price prediction for 2023, 2024, and beyond. Bitcoin has come a long way since its inception in 2009. From being worth less than a penny initially, it has seen a massive growth over the years with some dramatic ups and downs. Today, Bitcoin is emerging as a major alternative asset class, and its future valuation prospects remain optimistic. This comprehensive guide takes a data-driven approach to analyze factors affecting Bitcoin prices and makes educational projections about its potential highs and lows in the short, medium, and long time frames. With cryptocurrencies gaining mainstream traction, the report aims to provide clarity to investors on what lies ahead for Bitcoin price based on historical patterns and developments. Bitcoin is the first and most popular cryptocurrency in the world. It was created in 2009 by pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto, who published the Bitcoin white paper and developed the Bitcoin protocol. Bitcoin introduced blockchain technology to the world. The Bitcoin blockchain is a public ledger that records all Bitcoin transactions ever made. It is decentralized, meaning no single entity controls it. The blockchain is maintained by a global network of computers known as Bitcoin miners. Key attributes to Bitcoin include decentralized. No central authority controls Bitcoin. It is maintained by a distributed network of users. Limited supply. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist. This scarcity gives Bitcoin value. Pseudonymous. Bitcoin addresses are not linked to real-world identities by default, giving users privacy. Secure. Bitcoin users cryptographically and the blockchain to ensure the security of payments and ownership records. Bitcoin uses cryptography. Divisible. One Bitcoin can be divided into 100 million smaller units called satoshis, allowing small transactions. Let's go over the factors influencing Bitcoin price to come to conclusion on the potential Bitcoin value. Many factors can affect the price of Bitcoin, leading to volatility. Some major factors include supply and demand. Basic economic theory states that when demand increases while supply remains constant, price goes up. As more investors and institutions adopt Bitcoin, demand rises. But since new Bitcoins are mined at fixed rates, supply remains steady, driving prices up. Media hype and public sentiment. Positive or negative media coverage and public sentiment can influence demand and price. For example, Elon Musk's tweet on Bitcoin often lead to price swings based on his views. Major protocol changes and upgrades. Regulations and legal status, whales and institutional investors, security breach and scandals, macroeconomic conditions. Let's quickly look over the Bitcoin performance in the past. Looking at past performance can provide insights into long-term trends and help predict the future prices. Let's take a walk down Bitcoin memory lane. When Bitcoin launched in 2009, it was practically worthless. In 2010, Bitcoin went from 0 to $0.39 and was extremely volatile in its early days. By early 2011, it achieved parity with the US dollar, hitting $1 in February 2011. In the same year, it reached $10, then $30. This early volatility has attributed to insufficient liquidity, scarcity due to low Bitcoin supply and lack of exchange infrastructure. Let's look at 2017, the bull run and mainstream media. 2017 marked Bitcoin's entry into mainstream awareness and massive growth in price to nearly to $20,000. Several factors drove this rally. Growing media and investment bank coverage calling Bitcoin digital gold. Increased adoption in countries facing currency crisis like Venezuela and Zimbabwe. Proposals for Bitcoin ETFs, exchange traded funds, drew investor attention. Launching of Bitcoin futures trading on major exchanges like CME and CBOE lent legitimacy. Large institutional investments. US billionaire Michael Novogratz invested 500 million in Bitcoin in 2017. How is Bitcoin doing now? Bitcoin price is doing its best to recover from the crypto market crunch of 2022. The US Federal Reserve continues to raise rates to record levels, and the US SEC is cracking down on the rest of the crypto industry, making it harder for Bitcoin to regain its footprint. Despite the challenges, many institutions are launching Bitcoin ETFs, which could create a bullish narrative that drives prices higher. In the meantime, Bitcoin is correcting after spending the majority of 2023 in a short-term uptrend. The question remains, is Bitcoin falling back into a bear market, or will the short-term uptrend roll into a more meaningful mid-term uptrend? Short-term Bitcoin price prediction. In short term, as in before the end of 2023, as in before, there are primarily three options from a technical standpoint. The bullish scenario is based on Elliott wave principle and points to a wave 5 and a possible new all-time high this year. The bearish scenario would put Bitcoin in a further corrective pattern targeting 6,000 per Bitcoin. Those who looking at the screen can also see the fifth Elliott wave pattern here on the upper side of the chart. Of course, an alternative scenario is that Bitcoin simply remains in a sideways consolidation phase for several months longer to finish out 2023. Otherwise, a Bitcoin price prediction of $160,000 in 2023 isn't impossible, given past price trajectories and percentage moved. Medium-term prediction 2024, 2025. In the medium term, Bitcoin price forecasts are based on the 4-year cycle theory that relies on the Bitcoin block reward halving to tip the tides of supply and demand in favor of price appreciation. Fundamentally, over the next several years, Bitcoin should have limited downside. Instead, Bitcoin price predictions for 2024-2025 point to anywhere between $100,000 to $250,000 per coin on the upside. Long-term prediction 2023 and beyond. Predicting Bitcoin's price in long term is challenging considering how new it still is. However, using an logarithmic growth curve, Bitcoin price predictions reach between $150,000 and $1 million per coin by 2023. Further out in the future, if Bitcoin establishes itself as the leading global digital currency, it could be worth between 1 million and 10 million per coin. Total 21 million Bitcoin supply would give Bitcoin a market cap of $21,210 trillion, rivaling major assets like real estate and global broad money supply. But such valuations remain speculative. Bitcoin may also face future competition from both other cryptocurrencies and central bank digital currencies. ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood believes that Bitcoin could hit over 1 million per coin in the long term, with a base base case of $600,000. Venture capitalist Tim Japper sees Bitcoin price ultimately at more than $2,500,000 per Bitcoin by the end of 2025. Standard Chartered has Bitcoin price prediction of $120,000 by the end of 2024. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned on the latest cryptocurrency news every day. Please like, subscribe to help grow this channel, and have a great and fantastic day. See you soon.